Hey everyone, it's DJ Lisa Love here. Got some exciting news. I'm going to be live on Tea Time with Bunky this Thursday, December 21st at 7 p.m. So make sure you come through for some great chats and some cool vibes. I can't wait to see you there. Peace and love. Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky. This is Messy. Hi, Dan. All right.
Welcome to Tea Time with
Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky.
This is super recent.
Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky. I missed you guys. I really did. Hey everybody. Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky. This is episode 159, y'all. We are on episode 159. I would like to thank all of my Tea Time with Bunky followers and subscribers. Everyone that's been on this journey from day one, which my guess is she's been on it since day one, and we'll get into that. Thank you. Those who don't know, please follow my YouTube page, Tea Time with Bunky, Tea Time with Bunky on Facebook, Bunky Bunk on TikTok. I would like to give a shout out to the VGN, Village Global Network, which I am a part of, which you can hear this show. Listen, y'all, Village Global Network. I am a part of 181 plus radio stations. You can hear me globally. I'm on Culture Shock Radio, which is in Canada, Rockbox Radio, Radio Picero in New Mexico, WAP the Music FM, which is in Guadalupe. You can listen to those shows on Thursdays at 8 a.m. Zeno FM with additional supports by online radio box. So Zeno FM, Thursdays 8 a.m. Culture Shock Radio, Rockbox Radio, Radio Picero, New Mexico, WAP the Music in Guadalupe, Caribbean Islands, and on Sundays at 8 a.m. you can hear me on Confidence Radio. No, that's 12 p.m. 12 p.m. Confidence Radio, all on Zeno FM, which is a free app. You can go in, download. It's a totally different experience when you listen to Tea Time with Bunky on the radio versus visual. Visual, you get to see the whole thing. Radio, you get to listen to it. I'm also on Pandora Radio, Stitcher, Spotify, Radio Public, Google Podcasts, Pocket Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Cashbox, and Amazon Music, your favorite podcast platform. So without further ado, I would like to bring on my guest, DJ Lisa Love, Lisa McAdoo, Lisa to me, just Lisa. She was on Tea Time with Bunky July 29th, 2021. She was one of my first guests. Tea Time started in April. Lisa was on in July. When I said one of the people that were there from day one, Lisa was my go-to call person because I did not know how to work the equipment. So Lisa would drop everything, run over here. I didn't know what I was doing. Or I can call her crazy times when I need to practice my video, whatever. Lisa was there for me. She's there for everybody. So without further ado, I don't know if this clap is going to work because whatever. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Hi. Hey, Lisa. Bunky, what's up, Bunky? How you doing? Good. I'm excited. I'm excited. How are you feeling? What's going on?
I'm feeling great. I'm good. I'm just, working every day. Waiting to get this little vacation, is coming up. Just enjoying life. The winter time is like people kind of get down, but for me, it's like it's just another time that you have time to regroup, because when the weather's beautiful and nice, you want to just be outside just doing the most. But when it's a little cold outside, it makes you go inside and you start writing and regrouping and thinking and brainstorming and coming up with great ideas, and you come out in the summer with a whole new you. Hey, Tanya.
And
hey.
Today is the first day of winter. Yes, shout out to Tanya, Nelly, Ketchreck,
Also, I want to shout out my Aunt Diane. Happy heavenly birthday to my Aunt Diane. Today's her birthday. Yes.
Happy birthday, Diane. I remember Diane.
Yeah.
I remember
Hey,
Diane.
special. That's Melinda. Yeah, I see them coming in. I see y'all coming in.
Yeah. This hello, the 50 plus family Zoom is in the house. Hello.
In the building. Yes.
Look, they're getting another view of you. And they see somebody now without a head bonnet. They see me either in the bonnet or they see the bee. They don't.
That's right.
So they don't. Nobody. If you don't know me, then you be like, I don't know who this is. But now, y'all see, I'm the bee. Yeah. So listen, okay, let's get into this. Tell everybody a little bit about your journey into becoming DJ Lisa Love. How did you become DJ Lisa Love? Like, you've always been Lisa.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Huh? It's funny you asked that because like, how did I become DJ Lisa Love? And it's so funny, like, so many people know me, and it's weird. Like, I don't even know. Like, sometimes if I send a text or something to somebody, I got to remember, do they know me as Lisa Love or do they know me as Lisa McAdoo? So becoming Lisa Love, I didn't become Lisa Love until probably I started my DJ journey at 18, but I wasn't Lisa. Hey, Vanessa, I wasn't Lisa Love then. Hey, Cindy, that's what
people are in the building.
But I didn't become Lisa Love until probably I was like the summer after my freshman year in college, because Wayne Walker taught me how to DJ Smooth. And
for those that don't know, Wayne was the man back. Well, I don't want to say past it. I mean, I don't know what he did.
No, he that dude. Yo, he's still that dude. Wayne Walker. I finally was old enough to go out. You know, when I came up here to live with my aunt at 17, you know, she got rules. I couldn't go outside and stuff like that. When I turned 18, she let me go outside. So I started going to the clubs where the music was. And because music always was the thing that saved my life. When I was homeless in Philly, music was the thing that embraced me.
Yeah, you messed me up with that last time.
It's all good. But music was the thing that embraced me. I always listened to the music. So when I'm in the club, Ham's place, I hear the music and it sounded like radio. Yeah, yes, rest in peace, Ham. Yeah. I go back and see where the music's coming from. I go to the DJ booth and I see this guy. I didn't know him then. I'm like, oh dang. So I used to sweat him. I used to stand right by him every day and every week and just watch him. Friday night and Saturday, I'm just watching him. He's like, yo, what's up? I say, yo, you sound like the radio. I said, just like the radio. His blending, all this stuff was amazing, right? So he said, you want to learn this? I said, you'll teach me? He said, yeah. So he taught me, but he taught me like all crazy. He was like a psycho man teaching me, but I learned. I learned. He was like, I would mess up. He'd kick me out of his house. And I was like, what do I do? Figure it out. Come back. You gotta get it right. So bottom line is, I eventually got it right and he had me ready. So he went on about his business and didn't show up. Like if you listen to the video with him, you saw that video with him.
Yeah, I saw that video.
Wayne done disappeared on me and Lisa Love done came up on me. Talk about, can I turn? So he gave Mr. Ham gave me an opportunity to DJ. I DJed that whole summer for free for him. Because I was a new DJ. I was just excited to even be doing it. And after the summer came, after summer I went to college. And when I went to college, I was DJing. A kid had equipment and I didn't have equipment. So me and him teamed up and we were the music people for the college. And I got my skills better and better and better. And then when I came home in summer, I had another job at Joe's place. And I was just, out
to Joe's.
And then Wayne came home and Wayne gave me that name, DJ Lisa Love. And that's how.
So Wayne named you.
Yeah, Wayne named me. That's how I got Lisa Love. Because I used to be in college. I just remembered when I was just thinking, I had pledged a Little Sisters to the Q Dogs. But my DJ name there was DJ Sensitive Emotion because I was always sensitive. I'm still sensitive. People don't know that.
Sensitive.
Oh my God, I tried to drop it down. So my DJ name was DJ Sensitive Emotions. And then I got the dope name DJ Lisa Love when I when I evolved. So that's how I got that.
So that's how so Wayne Walker named you.
He taught me and he named me.
And look, it still sticks today. You went away for the summer and you took his place. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But what keeps you motivated and inspired every day? What keeps you going? Because we'll talk about what you do now. Well, one of the things you do towards the end, but what keeps you motivated? Because you're a big deal, Lisa. You're
thank you for that.
You're now. You're a big deal.
What keeps me motivated is people, because humans can sometimes be so cruel to each other. And
yes,
I remember being in my situation as a kid and people were not mean. People were nice.
Mhm.
And despite my situation, people were nice. There were nice people in my life. And when I see the mean people in the world, I don't understand that. It doesn't make sense to me. So I always want to be that person to show that kindness and that love, and that's genuine from my heart, because I know what it feels like when it's always been people that's not my blood relatives that loved me. Let me just say that.
I
And
get it.
so the people that's not my blood relatives that love me, let me know that people can love people. So it gave me hope and gave me inspiration, and that's what keeps me motivated. Like Tracy Hughes, like she the one that really stayed on me and made sure I went to school and made sure she stayed on my back about everything. And I love her to this day, and I'm always going to be a little young, and I'm her little baby. And it's like, there's so many people in my what you call that,
Village.
in my village that raised me, and they know it. And I think what motivates me is to keep making them proud. I don't ever want to disappoint them, because they put a lot into me, and I don't want to let them down. And once you keep working hard at not letting other people down, you start doing it for yourself.
Right.
And then you start
starts pouring out of you.
Yeah, you keep yourself up, and you just
Right.
keep evolving. But you know that you when you're doing it, you're making some people proud of you. So that's
Right.
what keeps me up.
Okay. Yeah, well, yeah, you got a lot of people watching you because they sure tuned in today. Now you had the DJ, you created an institute. The
More Music
DJ,
Institute.
where did that come from? Like, what was that about?
You know what?
The DJ Institute LLC. What was that about?
There you go. Let me see. Well, I had moved back to Philly. When the facility, hey cousin Naja, when
If you shout him out before I could, I'm trying to see him to shout him out.
because I'm seeing it right up. It's getting banged right there. But,
that's what you do. That's what you do.
That's what I do. Right. When I be on the thing, I say hi to Tara. Hey Tara. Oh shoot, what up, little Tara? So what made me start the school, I really can't pinpoint one thing, but I know that I was DJing, and I was doing a lot in Philly, like opening for a bunch of celebrities and stuff like that. But I wanted to do more, and I was like, man, I learned this. I think I could teach somebody how to DJ.
Okay.
And so first thing I did for real, I called Wayne. I said, Wayne, I want to teach people how to DJ because you taught me, and I think I could teach people as well. And the first thing he told me, he said, well, you're going to have to put that mixer in the middle, because I used to have both of my turntables, one turntable, the other turntable, and then the mixer. So he said, if you're going to
what's the difference? I'm not a DJ, so I don't know. You're talking about turntables and mixers. What is
okay? You got, like, say this is a turntable, right?
It's like a record player.
Yeah, one record player, and you need two of them, and then you have another record player, and in the middle is a mixer. So to make it make sense, if you have a crossfader that goes right and left.
Okay.
So this side would be for this side, that side would be for that side, right? So now if you put those two turntables together on one side and you have the mix over there, it's a different thought pattern, and it's almost backwards in your thinking. So first thing he told me is I need to put that mixer in the middle and practice that. And I was like, man, I don't know if I could do that. So but I wanted to do it. So that's what I did. I started practicing it. And you use both your hands differently on each turntable, but I learned to use this hand and use that hand, but it's different. You touch because I'm right-handed, I touch the crossfader a little differently than when I touch it. I could touch it a little comfortable with my right hand and move my left hand differently but then when I'm touching the turntable with my right hand, I could touch it more comfortably, but it's weird moving the crossfader. Okay. So, but I developed the skill. Yeah, but I developed the skill, and I said, and then I wrote, how would I need somebody to teach me if I wanted to learn everything? Boom. And I got it down to a science where I could teach a person completely how to DJ in 3 hours, because it's a lot of fluff in DJ schools. Like, it's a lot of famous DJ schools out there, but it's so much fluff because it's a business, and it's a lot of the money making, and I made a lot of money with it, but I didn't fluff people. I was like, I need to teach you how to DJ as fast as I can so that you can go to make this money back that you paid me.
So the DJ schools, then the other ones, you're talking about the fluff. The fluff is just so they keep coming back, right, and paying more money.
Yeah, you only give them a little bit. Yeah, you have them working on this forever.
People. Right.
Right. Yeah, I don't want to say scamming. I don't want to say scamming because that's
people are on a budget.
Right.
Okay.
my thing was like, okay, what do I need to do to teach a person how to DJ? Okay, I need to tell them the mechanics. The mechanics are the most important part, because if you're a listener of music, if you dance or you just nod your head or you stomp your feet, you already a DJ, because you have an expectation. Like if you go to a party and you listen to the DJ, you know if that DJ is good or that DJ is bad.
Yeah.
That's because you're really an internal DJ. You just don't know the mechanics of doing it, but everybody's a DJ. So the first thing I would do is tell somebody, all right, I'm gonna play this song. I want you to nod your head, and when you feel something change in the song, change the nod of your head. So I would watch them, and they would be listening to a song that, and then it change, then it go, boom, 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 boom. Then you change your dance. You know when you dance, a part comes to that song, you change it.
You know when it's coming,
right? So if you
that's how So that's how being a DJ. That's how that influences your teaching style. From the stuff you learn, it's okay. But that's a good way.
I take what a person has and just show them mechanics. And once you have the mechanics, everything else falls in place. And then it's just practice. It's just practice, repetition and practice, repetition and practice, repetition and practice. And before you know it, you got it. And then you add your own style and flair to it, and you become your own person. I taught 1,600 people how to DJ, so I'm proud of that.
Well, kudos to you. I would have been your worst student. But
nah. I didn't have no worst students.
Sit down.
I had students that had no rhythm in dancing, but their brain could think it. As long as your brain could think it, you could do it. Like it was this guy, he couldn't step to the beat for nothing, but his brain could count to the beat. So long as something could go to the beat, I got you.
I still think I would have been your worst student. Okay. So you you did the DJ, and then you have Remedy Teas. Now I learned about Remedy Teas during the whole thing with George Floyd. That's when I learned about it. I mean, like you used to sell the soaps and stuff like that. I don't know if that was with it.
Oils
I remember buying that black soap. But the Remedy Teas is where I got my first the breathe. I can't breathe.
I can't breathe. Yeah.
Right. So what sparked that creation in you to go down to Remedy Teas? Where did that come from? That's a whole nother.
And I hope my dude Savior is listening in. I love him to death. He's still my dude. But when I had my DJ school, I had started my DJ school in 2007, right?
Okay.
So in 2014, you evolved. I said, Dad, I want to make T-shirts for my students. I didn't want to sell them to. I just wanted to make them a shirt so they can have a shirt as a graduate. So
all the way back then, you was doing T-shirts.
Oh yeah, I've been doing T-shirts since 2014. You missed that. That's okay. because I do things smooth. Like I ain't really like I don't promote like I don't promote like I need to promote, but I tell people. So what happened, I wanted to have T-shirts for my DJ school, and my dude Savior, I love him to death, but I'm putting him out there.
Where's he from?
He's from New York City. He from uptown.
Okay.
He was making T-shirts, and I was like, Savior, I said, listen, I need you to design me a DJ school T-shirt for my students because I want to give them T-shirts, right? And he said, I got you. He got me.
Girl.
Hey, Bert. He said, I got you. He had me for like months, and he never made the shirts, right? So, but it wasn't personal. It was just
He was busy,
I guess, right? But I didn't never take it personal because he invited me down for my birthday. And because I came out in April with my Remedy Tea, so in February he invited me for my birthday into the city. Him and his girl took me out to dinner and everything. But then he showed me his whole. I gave him a quick DJ lesson too because he had DJ equipment. I gave him a quick lesson, like an hour. It was not professional. Just
you gave him a lesson while you waiting on these shirts.
No, never got the shirts from him. I
know that's what I'm saying. Like you still did that for me.
Right, that's still right. So he said, let me show you my T-shirt studio. Yup. And look, I was like this with you can't see my phone. I had my phone. When I went in that studio, I took a picture of all his T-shirt equipment, right? And I looked it up online, and I found this guy that trained me how to use the equipment. And then Tia, I don't know if she's on here or not, but Tia was like my motivator. She was like, I said, Tia, I'm gonna make shirts. I said, I really don't know what I'm doing. I said, this dude showing me. She said, you can do it. I got some orders for you. I said, orders? I don't know. She said, you can do it. She's my motivator. She used to be my manager though in Philly as when I was DJing in Philly, Tia Hardy. But she has always had confidence in me, and because of that, I started getting mad orders. And then Ivan Davis up here ordering 200 shirts from me. I'm like, because he was having those memory in memory of basketball leagues, right? So he ordering 200 shirts for me. I'm like, oh my God, I just started making shirts yesterday. But he was my motivator too, because of him I got better, because when you're making repetition
t-shirt, right,
you get better. And and so my thing was, I don't think I advertised enough in that t-shirt thing, but I make a lot of money with that too. And then being in the school, I started making a lot of the sports, just the paraphernalia for the leisure wear, not the game wear, but for leisure wear. I was making the hoodies and t-shirts for all the different teams. So
I need me some Fallsburg Comet stuff. But okay, but now how do you incorporate your personal style and your musical style? You know, your personal life and your musical life into your Remedy Tea style. How do you merge those two worlds together? Or is it by order only? Like how does
well, when a person wants a shirt, sometimes they have an idea and I come up with a creation. Sometimes they already have a logo. I do that, and with the music thing, it's just always thinking. Like I'm always thinking like this design behind me. I had I had made a shirt just almost like that. I had came up with this design, another design. I came up with a t-shirt just like that. Jatan had that shirt on today. I saw it when she left. The creative is just with anything, with any creation that you make, is thinking about it. Somebody gives you an idea. And I don't know. So it's never like, I don't have like you know how like a producer like Timbaland has a style when you hear his beats. Swiss Beats has a style when you hear his beats.
Okay. So who they are.
Right. You don't see a shirt and be like, oh, Lisa Love made that. But if I see a shirt, I know I made it, no matter how long it's been or who has it on. I know I tell people all the time, I made that shirt. They're like, for real? Yeah, I made it. And they don't even know me or nothing, but it might have been like an organization bought shirts or whatever. So I don't really have a style. And the creation comes from either custom design or just something that I created or something.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, so you are a DJ. You have your Remedy Teas. You were winding. You was a correction officer.
I retired. Right? Yes, yep.
Congratulations on your retirement. And she got a letter from Barack Obama.
Yes, I got my retirement letter from Barack Obama.
She got a letter from Barack Obama congratulating her on her retirement. You had the institute. You work now as, what you got to explain to me, character education at Fallsburg Central School. Yes. So, as a character education coordinator, right? Yes. Coordinator. You definitely got to tell me what this is about. At Fallsburg Central School, shout out to the comments. We are comments.
Shout out to the comments.
What are the key values? What are the key values that you want to instill in your students? Because they see you, everybody knows you. Fallsburg is your school.
Yeah,
shout out comments. I'm a comment all day. So the kids that come through your program, what values? Well, first you're going to talk about your program, then we're going to talk about the values that you want to instill in.
Okay. Well, the program is the character education is just motivating kids to carry themselves with good character, to be respectful, to be self-disciplined, to do all do the right thing when nobody's watching. And of course, sometimes people make mistakes and they get in trouble. And I never, just because I worked in a prison, I never carry that place like a prison. I'm trying to save them from that. So like, I don't like when people say, "Oh, how many criminals you got?" I don't have no criminals in.
Wait.
I've had people say to me, "How many criminals you got?" And I don't have no. Listen. I'm there. Let me just make this clear, while people are listening. I'm there completely 100% for the kids.
Yes, so you are.
Don't offend me by trying to equate them with being a criminal or anything. Sometimes they make mistakes. Sometimes they keep making the same mistakes. Sometimes they make the mistakes for 4 years, but that does not equate them with the criminal because they're still in school making that mistake and they're not,
because
you know.
people don't look at the home life that the kids are going through. You don't know what kids are going through at home, and then they come to school,
And
so
those
people
where the
don't
key
know.
values come in. Those where the key values come in, Funky, because
Right.
I lived that rough life. I lived
Right.
not knowing where my meal was coming from, where I was going to be, but I know there was people like Tracy Hughes, and there was people like Erica, the Groves family, and people like that where I was coming up in
Mhm.
Philly as a kid, and like it was Gina, it was Byrne, it was Linda, it was Tracy, and it was teachers, and
Mhm.
I know what they gave
Right.
me, and I know that despite my situation, I pulled in all that positivity. And I want my key values to the kids at Fallsburg is to let them know that no matter what you're going through,
Right.
it's going to be okay. Like you don't
Right.
have this shouldn't be your excuse to act up because your parents are fighting every day, or your parents might have a drug habit, or you might not have a place to live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to hold on and you got to respect the people that's there for you so that you can get to the other side, because once you get to the other side, you make your own way. You know what I mean? You can make your
Yeah.
own way. Once I got to the other side with people pushing me and especially Tracy Hughes, I got to give it to her. Tracy was like, yo, young, you going to school, you going to this, you going to do that, you going to go to college, you going to do that. And shout out and rest in peace to Lisa Jackson, that when I came up here, she was the same way. Like, yo, you going to college, because I didn't want to go to college. I didn't want to do nothing. And she said, girl, you can play ball. You going to college. So
Mhm.
you take your skills or anything you could do. And I always tell them, you don't have to be an honor roll student to go to college.
No, you don't.
I tell my kids in ISS, they be asking me stuff. I was like, you know, I don't know how to do that classwork. I was a solid D student. Solid.
That
I
is-
was a
I
solid
was
D
going to ask you that. I was going to say, so that's in school suspension.
in school suspension. Yeah, I was a solid C, low C, high D student.
Not a high D.
I was a high D, low C. But the thing was that it was
You
I
stayed
wasn't
eligible. You stayed eligible to be on that basketball
be on
team.
that basketball team. But it wasn't because I didn't do the work. It was hard for me. I mean, I wasn't I always tell the kids I wasn't the brightest student. I said, but don't make that an excuse for you not to do the work. Don't make that
That's a
excuse to
fact.
be like, oh, I'm not doing this work. You
That's
ask
a
for
fact.
help. And I help them now. You know, I have tools and stuff that I have now that I can help them. And I help them. Like, you know, I want them to be successful. And but you know, my key values to them is to not give up, and that is always going to be okay. Once you become an adult, you'll have a little more control over the things you could do and the things that you want to do with your life. So don't give up. And basketball saved me. If it wasn't for basketball, I don't know what I would have done, because basketball was what I could do. Basketball I was that girl.
Yeah, you were.
And I went to college on a basketball scholarship, and it saved my life. You know, I went to school and I graduated. That was the key. So when it's all said and done, I came out with a degree, but I still didn't know what I was going to do. And that's how I ended up in law enforcement. I was working at first I was working at a nursing home as a social work assistant. And then I started working at the Sullivan County Jail. And then I got with the Federal Bureau of Prisons, and that was my niche. And for a year I was a CO. And then there's so many careers in the Bureau of Prisons. I got with the recreation department. I was a recreation specialist for all those years. I was a year as a CO and 24.5 years as a recreation specialist. So it's stuff out there. It's something for everybody, no matter what your level of intelligence and all that stuff. But you got to be self-motivated, and you got to want something for yourself, because it's now with all this technology, there's no excuse for failure.
There's no excuse.
Now you can't be failure.
Those kids that come in your path, you're a living, walking, breathing example of what can come after high school. Because high school sometimes is so hard for kids because it's so much peer pressure.
Yep.
And
so many rules.
And the bullying, like people, you don't know. The biggest bully could be being bullied and don't know how to handle it. And so they're acting out. You know, there's just so much, and you're there.
Yeah.
You're there, can be like, yo, come here, let me pull your side. Let me tell you what it is. You know,
I make them people that be having problems with each other. And they the staff at Fallsburg, they trust me, and I love that they trust me. I'm like, bring both of them in here. They ain't nobody fighting. They not fighting. And I make them sit right next to each other. I said, y'all ain't gonna be friends. Y'all ain't gotta be friends. But guess what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna graduate with each other. And you're going to come back on a reunion 10, 20, 30, 40 years from now, and you're going to forget about this moment. So guess what? We're not going to be walking around the school on pins and needles with each other. We're going to be comfortable in this school.
Right.
And because I love both of y'all can't, if I need both of y'all can't be enemies trying to help me.
You're right. That's not going to work.
And so they'll dap and they'll be like, whatever. But, it makes it more comfortable for them. They'll be like, it's like, whew, know?
All that tension is like gone.
It's gone. I don't play no games about that. We're not bullying each other. We're not going to be walking around the school scared of each other. None of that stuff.
Yeah, that's horrible. Can you share one of your being in that role, working with kids, and you've been doing that how long now?
7 years. I retired in 2016, so I've been there 7 years. So I've been in that role as that position 7 Septembers.
7? Okay.
I came in March. When I retired, I started in March. The month I retired, I started that same month. But I was only a sub. And then Mr. G let me sub in ISS one day, and he liked what I was doing. He liked how I ran it, and he made me go get my my teaching assistant's license. And I got it. I texted him over the summer and said I got it. He interviewed me in a couple days before school started that following September, and I didn't even apply for it. I didn't even know what character education was, but they explained it to me. I said, "Oh yeah, I want that job," and I got interviewed. And Dr. Katz, I had to go through Dr. Katz, and they gave me that job, and it was the best. It's the best job I've ever had. I couldn't have done it as a career because it's not a lot of money, but I'm there for those kids, and I don't play about my kids. And anybody, teachers or anybody that's on here listening, they know I don't play about my kids. You can't come tell me, you can't come tell me nothing about what a kid did, because they're gonna tell me the truth, and I'm gonna tell them what they should have did differently, and I'm gonna make them get right with you. But you can't come and make me be on your side against a kid, because that ain't what I'm there for.
I love it. I love it. Now, what was before you came in, right? Because I'm curious now when you're talking about this. What was the role of that position before? Like, what did they expect you to do when they offered you the job? Because see, me growing up, like when I saw ISS, right, when I passed by that little corner, it was like that little corner in the school. That role, it was like that was the place where kids went to basically die for the day. They didn't, like, I was scared of ISS kids. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't mess with them. But like, what was your role? What did they expect you to do? And how did you change the perspective of ISS versus what they intended it to be? That makes any sense.
Well, I know that shout out to Mr. G and Dr. Katz, because they saw something in me that I didn't notice. I was just being myself.
Ain't that how it always happens? People see something in you that you don't see.
Yeah, I was just being myself, and I the role, the expectation. Well, the main thing was they had to be isolated basically from the other students and do their schoolwork. And sometimes I would hear teachers say, they did this, and this, be mean to them. I'm looking at them like, yeah, okay, I'm closing my door now. I'm gonna close my door on you. I'm not closing it in your face, but you might want to back up because I'm closing it in your face. But and what I gave to them was just giving them life lessons, telling them, I never judge them. And that's why the kids always tell me the truth. I get the whole truth. They show me fights on videos. They show me everything, because
show you fights on
I see all the fights. Listen, I ain't even gonna hold you. I see all the fights, but don't come to me asking did I see no fight. What
do they call you? Do they call you
Smack?
Because I was saying, do they call you DJ Lisa?
No, they call me Miss Mac, and everybody in there say that's my auntie. Everybody say, I'm your auntie, right? You my auntie, right? I was like, yup. Everybody say I'm their auntie in that school. But
that's respect.
One thing I never do, I never judge them. I don't care what they did. And sometimes those kids come in there distraught because they did some real serious stuff. And I'm like, what did you do? I don't judge you. Just tell me. And they tell me, and then inside sometimes be like, Lord Jesus. Right? But I'm like, Lord Jesus, you really did. But I say, you really, and I talk to them. I like, you really said that, or you really did that. They be like, yeah. I'm like, you crazy. What was wrong with you? And I tell them how they were wrong and what they should have did differently. But I never treat them messed up based on what they did. I show them love. It'd be kids coming there crying and scared, and I hug them. I like, it's okay. You're in here with Miss Mac now. You good. And I hug them. I like, stop crying. It's okay. It's okay. Whatever it is, you're going to get through it. I mean, there's so many kids that come in there crying, and I hug them. I'm like, it's okay. And it's kids that other teachers, other kids won't even talk to those teachers, and they'll talk to me.
Because some of those teachers are the worst. Some teachers shouldn't be teachers. They're there for a check.
But no, but not the bashing kids. It's just that kids.
No, I'm not bashing them either. But we know that's just like any profession. There's always people in professions that should not be there.
That's
correction officers, some police officers,
That's true.
bullies with badges.
Oh yeah,
but they're not all bad. Just like they're bad caseworkers.
But you know what? What happens is kids. It's hard for kids because I was that kid to find those trusting adults that you care. And when you run into so many that kind of brush you off or don't hear you because you're a kid, they don't want to hear anything you got to say. So they think all adults are like that. So then they run into me. I'm like, I'm the way you see,
you're a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, I'm always crazy in school, busting up. I have handshakes with them and all that. Boom, boom, all that. You know what I mean? I was like, listen, I said, did you eat lunch today? They said, no, I ain't eating that nasty lunch. Go get that nasty lunch for me because I'm hungry. You know, they go get it for me. So like,
cheeseburgers are the best.
I don't eat meat, but they get them salads. They hook up salads, all kinds of stuff. But let me tell you something. It's the kids. They gotta feel that you're real. And then when they know that you're real and know that you love them, they will jump through every hoop for you. You know what I mean? And it's like kids, I'll be like, kids will like a principal, like, I can't, this kid is just acting crazy. I said, all right, let me talk to them. I've picked up kids fighting in the hallway, knocking each other down, and I just go out there like, yo, go in my room. And they stop like, okay. And I pull the other one like, what's wrong with you? And I'm sorry, Miss Mac, I didn't mean to disappoint you. And other people looking at me.
That's the thing right there. That's right there.
They
didn't want to disappoint you. They have so much respect for you. And that's to make everybody around look and see, like, what is she doing?
I'm just being real, man. I'm just being real. I ain't giving them no fake cards. No fake cards, no fake love. Everything is real. You know what I mean? I just give them real love. Sometimes I gotta talk. Sometimes I gotta talk real crazy to them. And then
sometimes you gotta come on their level, talk to them where they understand.
Where they really understand. And they never be mad at me. They be like, all right, Miss Mac, chill. All right, chill. And I just love them, man. I love them kids more than you know. Like people that work at that school, they know. They know I love them.
But what is the biggest accomplishment doing that right there? What if you sit back and you think, okay, I've been in this role for 7 years. What is the thing that you might have done, or maybe you don't think you did it, but what makes your heart smile? What can you sit back and be like?
When I see them kids in the world after graduation, one kid, I could say his name because he my dude, Elijah. He was, oh my God, he was so crazy in school. And I hope his mom is listening because he was crazy. That boy was crazy in school. He would be in my room all the time. And I always have to go crazy on him. And he'd be like, all right, chill, Miss Mac, all right, chill. And if somebody else that don't really know me try to get smarter, he's like, yo, you don't talk to my auntie. Like, I just could have went crazy on him. And he said, you can't talk to my auntie like that. I see him now. He's like probably about maybe 19, maybe 20. I'm not sure. But to see them after high school, when I saw them in 7th grade, and they were just as crazy as they want to be, and then they're doing some positive things. And then like EJ, Eugene Johnson, yo, to see him he came in. He used to be so silly, and how I knew his mom. I called his mom. I said, "Excuse me, Miss Jillian," I said, "This is not really a call from the school. It's just a call from ISS. Can you please just tell your son to sit down, please?" And she said, "EJ, listen to Miss Mac." And he would go, and he was just silly. He never bad. He was just silly. And like now he's in college and he's a great basketball player and he's just my dude, man. I just love him. Y'all seen him. People that follow me on Facebook, he's a tall. I DJ'd his party. He got like an all white party. I DJ'd his party. He's a tall young man. Like to see those kids after high school, and they used to be in ISS like on a regular. Gianna Mickens, she used to always be in trouble, man, always trying to fight somebody. And I was like, nah, you ain't doing that. And now she's a nice young lady working and just doing her thing. So that's the part that gives me refreshment and glows my heart when I see those kids that used to get in so much trouble. Now I see them in adulthood and they living a good life. Hey, cousin Nigel, thank you. Living good lives, man. And that's what it does it for me.
That I love it.
And
That
wait, but I'm there for the kids that don't get in trouble too. I got the kids like Zayd, that's Regina's son. That boy look for me, give me dab hug. He tell everybody that's my auntie. I said, yeah, somebody mess with you and talk junk to tell me you gonna tell your auntie Miss Mac. So he don't. There's kids that don't get in trouble. So
right.
it's not
But
like
they just know you.
right. So I'm there for all the kids. I'm there for the
Right.
kids that don't get in trouble, the kids that get in trouble, all the kids, and I give daps to everybody. Like I'm that person, like that they want to see. Everybody want to touch my hand, give me dap, give me love, boom, give me a hug, boom, give me fist pump.
So
So
you're just that example that the school needs. You're that breath of fresh air walking through the school.
yeah, and I go
And
in like this. I have my hoodie on, I have my beanie on. I go through, I have my
you wear your hat to school?
yeah, girl, I have fatigues on. Listen, I'm just me. I just be me in school.
You
I
just
ain't come
keep
to school all with a tie on and all
right,
professional. I'm
right.
just me,
It's
and
comfortable because you don't know what's gonna
they,
jump off in that ISS.
they ain't not jump. Listen, ain't nothing jumping off because they already know it ain't going down like that.
And it's funny listening to you talk. It takes us to your awards. It takes us to the awards that you got. You got in 2019 Outstanding Service to Our Community Award. You got the NAACP Sullivan County Youth Engagement Award. You were inducted into the Clarion University Hall of Fame for basketball, y'all. For people who don't know Lisa, basketball is I could just picture her face with a basketball, just basketball, Lisa. 2000 this year, you were inducted into the Star Award. You were a Star Award recipient, which is Student Teacher Award. Y'all that listen to her and you hear about her engagement with the students, it only makes sense that you got that. And you we're gonna get into this now, the founder, which is going on week 152 of the 50 plus family Zoom party, which people may not know about, which is on my show because it's an invite only thing to respect the privacy of people on there. But I'm on there and I can invite you
and protect them. Yeah.
Yes, for protection. So the 50 plus Zoom party, your people came in, Tea Time came on before the show really started. They were here to represent you because you made such an impact. And it's cool watching all the elder people. Y'all, I'm sorry, that the respect,
50 plus, 50 plus
50,
people.
it's too much for me. I don't know how. So I look at some of them. Some of them have to be in the chair. I don't know how they do it every week. I don't know because I'd be ready to be in the bed, but I'd be like, I gotta go to Lisa's party. I gotta support.
And they young. They come from like age 30 something all the way up to like 80. Like my dad, he come every week and he's 79.
And he says that prayer. Listen, y'all, this is, old school throwback and current music. It makes you move. I'll be in my chair working on Tea Time with the camera off. So you're going on week 152. So with such a busy schedule, how do you find a balance between your professional life and your personal life? Because you created this 50 plus. This is personal and professional. It's a mixture of who you are. So how do you balance that right there? Well, first tell people about when it started, what's it about, and
okay. Well, we started. I actually started because my best friend's friend Jamila, she wanted me to DJ online. It was during I said the Columbia. It was during the COVID, yeah, it was during the COVID. So she wanted to have an online party. So I was like, I could do that. So we did a party for her. A lot of people came, and it was like, oh, this is so cool. We could do this again. So we had tried to plan to do it on Thanksgiving. It didn't work out like that. So we ended up doing the party on New Year's, and a lot of people came, and that was New Year's, January 1st of 2021. And I was like, would y'all come every week if we did this? And they was like, yeah. So it started from there, and it really hasn't fallen off. And I was like,
no.
Each week people coming, every week people coming, each week people coming, every week coming. We celebrate birthdays, milestones, retirements, memorials, and all kinds of stuff we celebrate. And it has grown, and people still come. People have things to do. So where few people don't come this week, some people that haven't been in a while come, and we have an average of like 40 people every week. And it's like, that's a lot just to be coming every week. And
it's a lot to me. I'd be like, oh.
And how it's balanced is I have certain times that I do certain things. Like I make the flyer on Tuesday, sometimes Tuesday before the Tuesday is over, no, Wednesday, before Wednesday is over, I end up sending it to Tammy. She approves the flyer. Once she approves the flyer, like tonight, I'll send the flyer out, and then I send reminders. Like everything is so tight with time. It's not like it doesn't take up too much of my time. Like when I did the flyer last night, so and then I was telling people about this, so it was a little. I have to tell them because they're so used to getting that flyer. I had to say,
you were like, this is not a Zoom.
This is not a Zoom. So, but I have a certain time. I do the flyer on Wednesday. I send it out on Thursday, and then I sit here. I get ready on Friday. I sit here about 7 o'clock, and I start getting ready. So I'm not doing anything in the midst of other stuff that I have to do. I know Friday at 7, I'm going to be sitting here getting my music. I don't even get my. I always tell you, I didn't even know what I was going to play until 7 o'clock before 9 o'clock. So I get my list together, unless like I had to get that list together when we did the what was it, the soundtracks. I had to pre-do that because that was
for the movies.
Yeah, because there had to be some thought involved with it. I do thought involved, but I could think on the fly. But soundtracks, I didn't know, so I had to research and all that stuff. And then I sent out my flyers on Thursday. I sent out my reminders 15 minutes before the show starts. So everything and every time has a place. You know, I go to work every day, and then I work after school. I work with a young man, an autistic little boy. I love him. He's 11 years old. I work with him on Monday through Thursday after I get out of school. So like everything has its place in my life. So like nothing's in the way of nothing. And it's personal and private. It's no personal and private. It's all my life. So it all matters and it's all fun. I don't do anything that I don't like doing. So like retirement, I retired because I was happy to get retired from that job. Everything else that I do is what I want to do. So it's my personal life. So being at the school, that's my personal life.
You love it.
Right. Being with the little boy after school, that's my personal life. I love it. Being in the Zoom, that's my personal life. I love it. And anything in between, making shirts, I fit it in. I just fit it in because it's all my life. It's all my life. It's who I am.
Oh, your passion.
It's all my passion. And it's like, and now when you get 57 years old, like all that running and all that stuff, I never really was a person that hung out because people that hung out was coming to see a party. And I was usually the person doing the party. So I'm not missing. Like I don't hang out. I never hung out. So, you know what I mean? Like personal life, like that's my personal life, doing what I do.
Your Zoom party is the most partying I've ever done in my entire life.
You be having fun though, right? And we do it.
I've never been a clubber or nothing like that. And you play music that I like really forgot about. I'll be doing something. I'll be like, oh snap, that's my song. I forgot about that song. Right?
And we do it Fridays from 9 to 10:30. 9 to 10:30. And sometimes we go a little over. Sometimes it will be a few minutes, no more than like 15 minutes. But the only way to get to that party is somebody can invite you. We never post. You might see the flyer posted on my page, but never the link to get in. The way you get to the party, you either hit me up or you hit somebody up that you know goes to the party, and you're privately invited, and you have to come and you enjoy it and bring a friend, but don't ever post on your page. And then I have a Facebook group page that I do post the link on, but that's the people that's already been invited. Yeah, that's already part of the event.
But people tuning in, like if you want to support Lisa and everything that she does, you can go to, I had a problem with this before. Go to buymeacoffee.com/Lisa Love.
DJ, there we go. Here we go.
Did I do the DJ? I did it. Look, I'm still reading wrong. Buymeacoffee.com/DJ Lisa Love. It's like Cash App, but it's different. I never even seen this.
It's a fun way of tipping. It's a fun way of tipping. It's just a fun way of tipping somebody.
I create Buy Me a Coffee.
Yeah, I help. You know what we do. We get we get into our own private Zoom lessons and teach each other.
I forget to do it, so I'm not even gonna do it because it just be too much for me. I'm not gonna do it. What was that? I was gonna say something to you. I forgot. Okay. What are your future endeavors? Like any projects coming? Well, you do DJ. You're coming up for Christmas.
Oh yeah,
Christmas. That. Yes, Christmas. You'll be Christmas morning on wordradio.com out of Philly, WURD radio.com, and that's from 6 a.m. to
10 a.m. Yep, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Yep, I'll be playing all Christmas music. So while your kids is opening the presents or you cooking early in the morning, and Tiffany puts me in that early crowd because she knows I could play music for it's usually older crowd, you know, the 30s and older. So I play music for that. So I'm going to be playing all Christmas music though. She said, for Christmas we're going to do something different. She said, Lisa, you're going to have to play all Christmas music. I said, all Christmas music? She said, all Christmas music. I said, you got it. So I'm gonna get on at 6 a.m. and I'm gonna rock out with. I was looking at the list of stuff I wanted to play. I'm gonna play some jazz Christmas music. I'm gonna play some Southern soul Christmas music. I'm gonna play some R&B Christmas music.
Gospel. Listen, I'm just gonna put out there.
You know what? I gotta look at my list to see if I can pull some gospel up.
I'm gonna tell you right now, one song that sticks out in my head. You can write it down. Yolanda Adams, Little Drummer Boy. Look.
Oh yeah, you good.
No, not that one. No, that's not it. Google Yolanda Adams. I'm hearing the song in my head.
I'm gonna Google it and I'm gonna say Yolanda Adams.
Calling a newborn king to see.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. That's you.
Oh my God! When I say that song.
Oh yeah, and like so, I'm playing a little bit of everything. I'm playing some, and I'm gonna play some classics like Sammy Davis Jr. You know that the classics of the what do you call it, Christmas music.
Okay,
I'm just playing a little bit of everything.
I don't think I ever heard Sammy Davis.
You heard they got that it's cold outside. He got a lot of
yeah.
But a lot of people did. No, it's a lot of people redid it. John Legend did it. I don't know which one I'm gonna play yet. It's either John Legend I'm gonna play or Sammy I'm gonna play. It's so many people that did that song.
4 hours you can play.
I can play it all, right? I can play 2 hours later. I can play the other person who's made.
Good Lord,
4 hours. I'm gonna go in
4 hours. Well, you know,
and I'm gonna be back on New Year's Day too. So
on the same one on Word Radio.
Word Radio from 6. I think she's gonna have me work 4 hours. So it gets patched in live right to the Philly station. I'll be up. I hope y'all be up with me. It's Christmas morning. Y'all gonna be up with y'all kids, y'all grandkids, and all that.
I'm not.
Y'all gonna be up cooking. Y'all gonna be up cooking. So listen to the radio. Rock out with me. Everybody be rocking out with me on the holidays. I always be on. For the most part, if she has that program for DJs, I'm always one of her DJs.
Is that an app? Like, is that an app? Can I download the app? Or
you can go to the website and listen to it, or you could download the app and listen to it.
Okay, because I may not be up and moving around, but like I'll be laying there. I can put it on, trying to get myself in the. It's different when your kids.
And old school, if y'all got the radio in your house, you could turn the radio on and listen to it.
Turn the radio.
People listen on the radio.
Yeah, they do. People still got the radio. But what would the radio station be?
It's on there when you go to Word Radio.
When you go to that website.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I know this in my head, but I don't know in my head.
No, because you didn't know we were going to talk about that. So what besides? Okay, you have that coming up. What else exciting things are in the DJ Lisa love to do?
Well, I'm really working on credit repair. I do a few people's credit, so I've been doing credit repair. I can't tell you everything. I've been doing credit repair. I'm trying to learn how to do that better. I've been doing it's like 5, me and 4 other people, and it's worked. I raised my credit score up like really good. So, and I'm working on a few people's credit. So I've been trying to get it good before I do it for people that don't love me.
So now you just got guinea pigs.
Right, and I don't charge them. I just do it, but I'm helping them though too.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's what you do. You help people.
There go 900 AM, and then it's another one on FM. 900 AM on the radio if you're using the radio.
Okay.
And Tracy be riding around with them older people, so they be on the radio. Turn that radio down. Where you driving?
Thank you, Tracy. Thank you.
But what else am I doing? I don't know. Every day I wake up, it's a new day, and I just keep loving people, and wherever I'm needed, and God puts me, that's where I go. I really don't have no plans per se. I just be glad that God be waking me up every day, and
only do it.
Yeah, and I just be trying to change another life, or just make a difference to another person, man. And I just be kind, like. My coach said it, my grandma said it, and Tracy always said, just be a good person, just be kind to people, and because if you be kind, it's hard for somebody to be mean to you if you're kind to them.
Nice, yes, it is.
It's
It
hard.
really,
And
really is.
because we're already good by nature. Like our
Right,
hearts are good by nature. You could be mad and let somebody fall. You're gonna try to catch them because that's the
right,
good. We have the good in us automatically.
right,
There's no we're not born with bad. That stuff is
right.
taught and practiced.
It is. And people don't realize, I say it all the time, just a kind word, even if you don't want to say anything, a smile or just I see you look or whatever, it could change
Like,
the trajectory of somebody's entire day,
yep.
or their week. You don't know what somebody's going through. Like those kids you deal with, people don't know what they're going through because some of them are like embarrassed to talk about it, but they'll talk to you. They're embarrassed to say that, okay, my dad is home beating up my mom, or my mom, or my dad, or my uncle, aunt who lives with me was in the back room, doing drugs and getting high. They don't want to, I didn't have anything to eat for 2 days. The only time so they don't know. And just your kindness and with them being in school suspension.
Exactly. You know what's funny, Bunk? Yo, it be kids that get kicked out of class sometimes, right? Because they have like these cell phone rules. You can't be using your phone while you're in class learning and stuff.
But you shouldn't be.
Right. But wait, the kid had a phone out talking junk back to the teacher, and teacher say, can you give me your phone? They're like, no, I ain't giving you your phone. So they get kicked out, right? And it gets sent to me. And the first thing I only have to ask, the first thing they do when they come in their room is give me their phone. I said, really? You just gave me your phone when that's all you have to do in class, and now you in here with me for the rest of the day. Hey,
because that's where they wanted to be. They wanted to be with you, and they have no respect for those teachers, and they just they could be distracted. There could be a lot going on in their mind.
Yeah.
And coming to your space, which is probably, I don't know if it's quiet in there.
It is. Yeah, it's tranquil. We have nice, quiet. We don't
sound like it'd be off the hook.
No. They know I don't play no games with them. All the love I give them, we do not be partying up in there.
Okay, there's no
turn. I'm like that mom. Sometimes I give them that look like, and sometimes they'll be talking like I don't be mad when they talking and stuff. But I would say if another teacher walk in this room, you better be quiet, like you just on some pins and needles. And then and if they try, I'll say it too. Don't you see that teacher right there? You supposed to be acting like I got you on a strong arm in here. And like, I'm sorry, Miss Mac.
See, it's the respect, and it's
Shad, what up, Shad?
Yeah, it's when kids respect you. You give them something to look forward to, which is thank you for that. I'm thanking you for the parents I ain't gonna say his name, but for people that know my baby, he would be in school all the time. Why? Because he was always late. Not for getting in trouble, but for being, and if you know him, I always say they're on that Corley time, which means you're always an hour behind. See, I'm not on that time. I'm on the hitting time. Corley's, they say, okay, I'm gonna be there at 7. That means 8. Look for them at 8 o'clock. They're always late. So he would be in school for that. So thank you from the parents of the in-school suspension students.
Yo, I love them kids, man. I swear I do. And they know it. And that's the thing is they know it. They know I love them and I can make them do anything. I'll be like, stop it right now. Apologize right now. What did I say? All right. And they do it.
Mm-hmm. Did it take long? Did it take long for them to build that trust with you?
No, because I'm real from the gate. I was always non-judgmental and real from the gate. I wasn't ever mean to them. I was just always real. And you know what helped, and I didn't know it, but what helped, like if a kid came in ISS, right? You get to see what they're in there for, but you get to see like who their parents are. I'd be like, but they don't know. They don't know how old they are. I'm like, ain't you such and such's grandson? You know my grandma? Yup, I know your grandma. And then I run down I run down their whole family. I'll be like, yo, you practically my nephew. So then it's a relationship. Like,
right.
Miss Mac, my auntie. Miss Mac, my auntie. So that's how it started with like me just knowing everybody's parents or their aunts or their uncles. I'd be like, I know you. What?
You know what's crazy with you saying that? You're talking about how, you make the connections with the families, right? And they're like, well, you're like my auntie. So down the road, you become aunt.
Right.
Yep. That goes back to one of my shows that I had a couple of episodes ago with Shanita. She's doing this project called the It's Genetics Project. And what it is this thing that they're doing. She got a grant for it. They're going to be doing it in the Black Library where people can come in. They got to set up an appointment time and they're sitting down with you and you're starting with your family's last name. You're trying to connect the dots to everybody to see how you're connected to this person and how it's a totally goes with what you said, because years and years down the road, you're just gonna be known as Aunt Lisa. They're not gonna know, okay, we're not blood related later down the road, you
Right,
know.
right.
So like that, I just made the connection just now. Like it
But that's
totally
how
fit
it
with
is. Yeah,
that's
that's
how
how
it
it
is.
is. Yep, I be knowing. I'm like, I know your grandma.
Yeah, you know everybody.
It was these new kids that came to the school this year, and uh they they were already just judgmental of them coming because they had gotten kicked out of another school, and I saw them and I knew who they were right away. And I was like, I walked up to her, I said, "What's up, man? What's up?" The two brothers. And I said, "What's up, man?" Gave them that. They looking at me like, "Who are you?" I said, "Don't worry." I said, "I know your grandma." And I ran down their grandma name. I said, "Yo, tell your grandma you met DJ Lisa Love." That's what I told them. And they went home. And when they came back to school, they said, "Oh my God, my grandma said you that. You're the DJ." And then now, like, they don't even act up in school because they know I'm there.
Right.
And they know that somebody's there that love them.
You're a safe place.
Yes, definitely.
You're a safe place for the kids. Oh, look, it's 8 o'clock. But before we wrap it up, I told you it was gonna go. Before we wrap this up, is there anything you want to leave with the people that are viewing and the people that will be listening down the road? Is there anything that you want to leave with them?
I mean, like, first of all, it's a lot of people in here that's watching and
It's a
listening,
lot of people. Yeah,
that's
it's
watching
there's
and listening that
people.
are every single person that's on here is special in my life. I've known them somehow, unless it is somebody that knows you. But the other people that know, the ones that I do know that came on here, all of them are significant in my life in some way, some form, somehow. And I just want to tell them personally that I love you, whether I'm from the school, whether it's from Philly, whether it's from um, upstate New York, whether it's from uh, just wherever, college. There is so many people from all walks of my life that's in here, and I just want to
Yes,
tell you sincerely that I love you, I cherish you, and I'm so glad that you're in my life because you matter to me, and that in itself keeps me being me and keeps me going because like Bunky said, she know, and all of y'all that know me, y'all know I'm really sensitive,
you're
and
really
sometimes I
sensitive.
do fall down in my own little slump sometimes, and you know, and when I do, I be reaching out to some of y'all and tell y'all, and you bring me back, and I just want to just say that I love y'all, I appreciate y'all, and just keep being who you are because who you are has made a tremendous difference in my life to how you treated me and how you are to me and everything that you are to me. And even including you, Bunky, like I've known you since you was a baby. You know what I mean? Like,
You was
yeah, so
always there. You was
always there.
always
So
there.
and the people that's watching that we don't know that hasn't commented or anything, don't worry, you're still significant too. And I'm looking at the comments and
Absolutely.
everything, and I'm looking at the people that's here. And like even like let's take Kim Marshall Hurd. Just
Oh,
because
Kim,
yeah, just because I thought she was your cousin, I started calling her cousin. We call each
she's
other
the
cousin.
one that did this behind me.
Yeah,
That Kanisa. Yes.
what I'm saying is like everybody that I come in contact with, like Miss Gordon, Letitia Gordon, her son is the reason I had sponsorship from Puma for 3 years. Her son put
Who
me in
was
a.
sneaker?
They was my sponsor for 3 years. Oh, see this. See, it's so much stuff I can't
Just
even.
so we're gonna have to have a part three.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, like, Miss Letitia Gordon, she's not watching. Her son worked at the Puma store, and I don't even know how it happened, but he linked up with me, and I ended up doing a family reunion party for his family. That's how I met all his family. But
Mhm.
he linked and got me linked up with Puma for 3 years. They were my sponsors, and I had exclusive sneakers from Puma. Like a lot of people that's on here probably don't even know that. Some do.
I had no idea.
He was my manager, but I had exclusive Pumas that had not come out that I had access to. I had all the fly Puma everything, man, and
I
and
gotta tell me
it's
how to do that.
it's just so many people. I'm just looking at the people that's on here, and like my cousin Mo, like this just so much love that um and you know what's, can I just say this? I know we run out of time, but
No, listen, go ahead.
for all the people that earlier in this thing I said I have a lot of people in my life that's not my blood relatives, right, that are super significant because they're my family.
Right. Because
But
they're
let me tell you
chosen
something,
family, which is
right,
different.
but let me tell you something. I ended up meeting my biological daddy, Earl, Papa Earl. I met him when I was 19, and When I think back to it all, like his first cousins, Mo, and all the Pattons, that's
The
all
Pattons, yes.
Pattons.
Shout
Mo,
out to the
Mary,
Pattons.
Mary Patton, Pat,
Yeah. Oh, I
all
know the Patton family.
they're all my blood relatives, but I didn't know. But then you have to sometimes when you sit down and think back, when my great grandmother had me up here at 2 years old, she used to drop me off at their house every day when she used to go to the Columbia Hotel to work. That used to be a hotel in what's that called, Hurleyville. The Columbia
Yeah.
Hotel. It's all woods now. You don't even know
Yeah.
nothing was ever there. But I when you think back, I love you too, Tracy. Um, uh, I used to always be around my cousins. I didn't know they were my cousins. I was just a 2-year-old kid, so I didn't know. But then
So
you think
Mary and Ellie, those are your uncles or your aunt and
they're
uncle or
my dad's. They're my second cousin. They're my dad's first cousins.
okay.
Mary, all of them, Travis, all of them are my second cousins. Even though
So
I'm
then
close,
let me do a quick shout out memorial to their brother who passed away. He was so gorgeous. He was, I think he was 20, he was early 20s.
he's a,
Terry.
yep, Terry.
Terry Patton. Yes. He was so gorgeous. This man, because I remember him because he was one of my Uncle Chuck who passed away, one of his best friends. So they were like the good looking boys in school. Like I just used to remember watching them. I mean, I was a little kid. I'm just saying. So for you guys, just know that he wasn't forgotten. He isn't forgotten. So just
No,
so you
and even though he's a long time gone, I
yeah.
remember him too.
Yeah.
And it's so cool to know that once I've met my dad and realized that all those Pattons are my family, they always embraced me and showed me
Right.
love and
Great family.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I wanted to because my cousin Mo is on here and I just wanted to shout her out and tell her I love her and I love every single person that took time. I always say you could be anywhere and do anything. You took time to come and just listen to
Yeah.
me and Bunky chatted up and I see
Right.
all the comments and man, I just love y'all and I appreciate y'all. And Bunky, you keep doing your thing, man. I'm so proud of you. You doing a lot of great things. And I just want to let them know again, like she said in the beginning, but she needs to say it again, how she's on 181 radio stations around the world. Like she keeps saying Guadalupe, but it's Guadalupe.
No, Guadalupe. No, this the Caribbean island. Is
Oh,
this one?
Guadalupe.
Guadalupe.
Okay. I was like,
I got
how she
that
keep calling
one
it
right.
Guadalupe? Look.
I,
But she's on all these radio stations around the world, and I'm so proud of her. And me and
thank
her
you.
sit and we talk a lot. Like we sometimes me and her have our own private Zoom where we sit and we brainstorm with each other and teach each other stuff because we want each other to soar and get better. And uh I call her my niece, cousin, whatever the heck she is. She's my relative too. But I want her to. I always tell her, I said, you're at a different level now with your show. So you
Like,
have
don't
to
we do better?
yeah, you have to do better. You have to pay attention to every
That
little thing you do.
everything.
And I want her to continue soaring because she's doing this thing, y'all. Like she really doing it. And if you really do the research on her, she need to have like me on the show and let me interview her on her show and
Well,
ask
just we can do that. Just let me know when you want to do it. We can
yeah,
schedule it.
I'll sit there and have all the questions for you. I have the Kamitha behind me and you be sitting behind something and I talk to you. You know what I mean? But y'all really need to she gives a platform to a lot of different people's stories, like from sad stories to happy stories to inspiring stories to music stories to tragic stories to all kinds of stories and informational stories. She tell you political stuff. She's really tapped in to a lot of stuff that y'all really need to pay attention to her. Like y'all came here tonight because I was a guest on here. Y'all need to frequent her shows because she has very interesting stories every week and it's always something. And I want y'all to continue to show love and give her some applause because she has definitely created a platform for people to share their lives, their stories, their needs, their wants, and just their whatevers. And it means so much. And I'm proud of you, Bunky. And I'm thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for all of that. They can tune in every Thursday at 7 p.m. on YouTube and Facebook.
And if y'all want to come to the Zoom, hit me up.
Yeah, and you can, if we're friends, I can invite you. But Lisa, no, look, I appreciate you so much. Like I told everybody from the beginning, you were there for me. I was calling you frantic. Oh my God, the sound isn't working. Or
I'll come right to the house.
I can't get that.
She live in the woods. She live in the scary woods. Ain't no light.
and it wasn't working. No matter what I did, you'd be like, "I'm coming over." So you would just
Look,
come
I'll
over.
come right there. And she live in the scary woods. Ain't no lights or nothing. You gotta come out, and I gotta call like, can you come to the door and get me? Because you know I'm scary. But I
So,
was
but no, I appreciate you. You were with Tea Time from the beginning, and I love you. I do. I love you so much. You're crazy. You're funny. You're serious. You're sensitive.
very sensitive.
You're creative. You're all of that. And so I appreciate you giving your flowers while I can. You
Thank
know,
you.
for those that can, I'm telling you, reach out to her, and y'all will love that 50 Zoom. Sometimes, like I said, I'll be tired, but that's where I get my tea time work done.
We
Like I
take
said,
pictures every time we take. We
yes,
have
take a
fun.
picture, Swiss
Take
beats.
pictures. We
That's where I got my song
parties.
from.
Yep. We have fun.
So we have a ball. We have a ball. Everybody have a ball. The older people, much older than me, be having more fun than me. They be turned up.
Yep.
But
Yep.
look, guys, for people that think just real quick, it's not just people sitting in the chair dancing. People are standing up.
And be dancing. Yep.
Yeah, when you do the birthday shout outs, people come with crowns on, full dress, families around, balloons.
That's
I
my
mean,
cousin Pat. She always dressed for the theme.
it's an experience, y'all. It's an experience. So Lisa's an experience. So I thank you. I thank you so much. So we're gonna get ready to end this episode next week. I have Tweed Talks on. Christine
Oh,
and her husband
don't
Tweed.
miss
Yeah,
Tweet
they're
Talk.
next week.
Woo.
They're next week on Tea Time. And
Don't
then
miss
we're
that.
going into 2024. So I'm praying that the Lord bless me with another successful year. And
Yep.
Lisa, you keep doing your thing and making people happy.
I love
Like
you.
I said, I appreciate you. This was a wonderful episode. Everybody, you rock. Thank you to her 50 Plus Club. I'll see y'all tomorrow, probably with camera off. Because I'm looking
or look, or bonnet on.
for my red bonnet, something. I don't know, but I'll be there. I'll be there.
I love
So
you guys. Thank y'all
I
for
love you so much. Everybody have a Merry Christmas. Enjoy your families. Be safe out there. Be kind to somebody. Just be kind. Say a kind word. Follow Lisa's shoes. So I appreciate you all. I will see you next